Hello and welcome back to Mage Knight Mystery Solo Setup Series, where I do one thing and one thing only. Click this button and play Mage Knight. So far on this channel, both campaigns have been mildly unsuccessful. Hoping to change that one of these days. I'm also hoping to play a little bit faster. One, so that I can just learn and practice playing faster in general, but also so that I could try to keep the videos shorter. I'm still going to be explaining the moves and the generation of resources and everything I'm doing, but I'll try to cut back on the fluff. So let's see what we roll today. So this is a new one, starting at a higher level. Instead of reading this whole box, essentially I can explain what's going to happen. I'm going to receive a pool of cards and I have to basically draft these cards by paying influence. I start with 36 influence and I can pay different amounts depending on what cards or crystals I want to start the game with. The game always recommends starting at level 6 influence per level, I think. Although now I'm not sure because I believe one time I did start at level 5, 3 influence per level. But I'm going to assume the game knows best, so I will create the card pool. And the first thing I have to do is take these skills. Since I'm level 6, I should have 3 skills, and indeed, these are my choices. So I can either take Lightning Storm or Forked Lightning. Okay, well, at least this one will be easy. Regenerate. Also draw a card, huh? Forked Lightning. Okay, well, I think I definitely want to spend influence on units since units are just insane. Now, I have 36 influence to spend and 3 units to get. Let's look at the artifacts. Spells. Of course, the one game where I said I want to play faster, I have to make like 100 choices before the game even starts. Wow, these are some pretty good advanced actions, and I do get 2 advanced actions for free. So the scenario is fast-forwarded Conquest. There's a city at level 5, and there's a Megapolis at level 8, with the Shades of Tesla monsters included. I'm guessing I'm going to have 4 rounds to conquer 2 cities, but at a higher level. Oh, the map hasn't even generated yet. Well, gotta go fast. I think even if we didn't have to go fast, pathfinding is just too good not to take. So that's one of my 2 free advanced actions. Don't need Song of Wind. I'm going to be conquering cities. Ignoring site fortifications is probably pretty cool. No. Target enemy Enemies lose all, or enemies lose... Okay. Spells do cost quite a bit of influence. Oops. So in general, I'm going to have more blue or green than anything else. Sort of sad because I think I want demolish. And are any of these to ready a unit? I don't think that's worth it for small units. Amulet of the Sun, discard a card. No. To 3 enemies, do not attack. That's pretty good. But artifacts cost 12 influence. I think I want maximal effect. This is pretty good for taking cities, but these are tokens, not crystals. I think I'm just gonna go all in on mana. And in that case, I'm gonna take a couple spells. I have 18 influence remaining. I think these units are pretty efficient for their cost. I have 8 influence remaining, or 13 rather. So I could take the crossbowmen and the monks. Let's do that. Alright, so we chose to get 2 advanced actions, 2 spells, 3 units. No artifacts. The only one I'm not sure of is Banner of Fear to play for the strong effect, causing 3 enemies not to attack. But I'm hoping... What am I hoping for? I'm not sure. Hoping my units will be able to cover these things. Alright. Complete. Alright. We have a keep over here, a keep this way. Mine. Oh, we're starting at night. There's 3 rounds. Holy crap. I thought I would have 4 rounds. I have 3 rounds to conquer 2 cities. Well, I'm glad I took pathfinding. We basically have to run. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run. Get to the keep. Maybe even 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, or 2, 4, 6, 8. Wow, that's pretty rough. And there's 2 tactics randomly missing? Guess I'll take long night. Cumbersome. Well, I'm sure I can kill an enemy. It's just I didn't take anybody with move. Move 4. The move cost of all terrains. Oh, dummy needs to choose. Fine. Dummy got to go first. Fine. Move cost of all terrains is reduced to 2. I need 4 more move to get there. I guess we do it. Can't imagine how I wouldn't be able to kill this enemy. Oh, the red cape monks aren't fire resistant, huh? Well, let's... No, I can't quite. Let's just block the 4. And then... Is there anybody in the keep I can replace them with? The thugs. Assign the 2 to the guardsman. No time to take wounds, I think. So the guardsman blocked the first attack. I'm assigning the second attack to them. They get wounded. Now I need 4 physical damage. Well, thought I would need maximal effect, but I guess it's okay that I'm saving it. And sure, I don't need any other token besides the red. So here's the 4 attack and turn. Seven cards, thank you. All right, well, we better get exploring. And there's only white in the source. Sort of sad. I suppose... No, I'm on a keep. And I said I wanted to recruit the thugs. The thugs take your reputation inversely. So I have -1 reputation, which means I actually generate the opposite. So I should have a starting influence of 1 if I'm trying to buy the thugs, which I am. And yes, I can move as part of my move phase. So I suppose I can explore. Does that change what I want to do? No, there's the first city though. And the second city, or the Megapolis, could be in either square. That's sort of sad. Probably... No, I still want to buy the thugs. Yes. Right? Yes. So the guardsman soaked up one enemy. Claim the thugs. And is this... I'm on a plane, so this is only block 2. I will go ahead and explore here so I know whether the other city is here or not. So the other city is not here. So the other city has to be here or here, which means after I fight through this dragon and conquer this city, hopefully, I could either attack this guy and go this way or explore this way. But for now, let's just... I think we want to keep all these cards. No red mana is really rough, though. Process dummy. Well, I don't think we have any choice. We're gonna challenge the dragon and somehow deal with him. What does this say? You may reduce one attack of an enemy by 1. That enemy gains cumbersome this turn? Oh, wow. So currently the high dragon's at 5 cold fire attack but cumbersome. If I play... If I flip this for blue and a white, I can play this for move 4, which brings his attack to 1. 1 cold fire brutal. So I only need to block 2. Let's make sure we did this right. So reduce an enemy's attack by 1. That enemy gains cumbersome. They're attacking for 5 cold fire. I played move 4 to bring their attack down to 1. And I played block 2 to block that attack. Inefficiently, but it's blocked. Now I need 9 damage. How about 3... 6... 9? And actually, if I'm not healing, I am going to cycle this. Okay, so now I can play... Well, do I want the move? I sort of do want the move, actually. So I'm not going to change anything. 3, 6, 9, and I lose a reputation for using the thugs to attack. But the high dragon is down. I see. I can change which of these cards I play for the 4 move. This will be useful to move onto the desert next turn. And I use Tranquility to draw, so this all seems legit. Okay, I have 2 turns left. Is it? No. All I need to do is approach the city next turn. So move 2, the move cost of 1 space is reduced by 1 this turn. Oh, but if I don't go into the city now, I can't immediately make an enemy cumbersome, but I can peek at the city first to decide if I want to go in. I can make the Delphana Masters cumbersome. You may reduce 1 attack when the enemy by 1. That enemy gains cumbersome. Is it more helpful to reduce somebody else? No, because they're paralyzing. Could I possibly kill everybody this turn? Enemies lose all fortifications or enemies lose all resistances. Destroy target enemy. Other enemies get armor -1. What is my last card? Threaten. That's not great. I need 2 more moves to even get into the city. That sort of sucks. Because I don't have any move. And I'm only drawing 1 more card on my last turn. Yeah, I think we sort of have to go in and maybe not take out the city, but do as much as we can. So all fortifications are all resistances. Well, I don't think fortifications matter since I don't have any ranged or sieged. If I take out their resistances, then I could probably kill the Delphana Masters without too much trouble. I think I'm going to have to take wounds and possibly wound my units. If I had any red mana, this would be a lot easier. But I don't. Oh, I could play mana draw to ranged attack 3 through fortification. That doesn't help because I don't have range attack 2. I spent this guy. And playing move doesn't really help either. Can make 1 enemy cumbersome, but that's not good enough. So it sort of looks like my Demolish is going to waste, isn't it? Well, if I know I'm drawing Threaten, but I don't want... I can't even buy these at the keep. Could I possibly kill this dragon instead? That doesn't really help me. I can't even play Disintegrate. Well, I could if I generate a red token, but that's true. I don't need to block anything. He'll be destroyed. All right, let's try to do that. So let's try to generate 4 more move and kill the dragon instead of going in the city. So we need to save this. Don't think we need maximal effect. 3, 4. Hang on. Can I... No, then I wouldn't have access to the black mana. I need this to make the red mana. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we're not getting in the city, but we're moving here. Challenging the vampiric dragon. And I guess I'm just taking 2 wounds. Well, hang on. He's attacking for 7? Yeah, no, I can't. I can't do anything here. So, give me 2 wounds. His armor goes up to 18, but that's fine. In the attack phase, I will disintegrate him. Right now, I would be drawing 6 cards. I'm drawing 1, I'm drawing 2 more. I need to get rid of this. No. If there's anything I'm going to do, it's going to heal. It's going to be healing or moving. But if I had 4 cards... No, I'm going to have 4 cards anyway. I could move. Okay. End turn. Wow, and I got the tranquility. Alright, call end of round. What does this say? I can use black is gold or gold is black. Well, that's not great. There's no real point to moving now. I need to tackle the city next turn, even though I'm not getting the keep bonus. Well, I could move back to be adjacent to the keep so that when I move into... Yeah, let's do that. So... Oh, let's move 3 back to the desert so we get the hand bonus from the keep. And let's use mana draw to turn this green. No. What am I? That doesn't even work. Why did I think I could? Oh yes, it does work. I'm getting a token. course. Gain 2 tokens of that color. Now we use the token, not the dice, to power Tranquility so that we can heal. Well, we didn't get the city in the first round, but I still think it was quite productive. No wounds. We killed a dragon that's guarding the city. It is daytime, so we can't use night spells. Rethink or Great Start, huh? Well, I do have a cumbersome skill, so I think move is probably okay. I think we want to Great Start and assault the city. Drew maximal effect. Okay, Demi goes first. And I don't think we can really wait around to do anything else. So let's march in there. Let me think about how I want to march in there. Believe it or not, I think I want to march into the city like this. If I give the Delphana Masters cumbersome, no, I only need 4 move, which is just a single powered. And I think I want to make them, yeah, because they're assassinating it. Yeah, I can't afford to block them. Okay, so we only gonna need 1 powered move, which means I can spend this one. And then draw for that. Okay. Let's move into the city. Right. Is there any way? Yes, there is, actually. If I ignore site fortifications and enemies get armor -1. Alright, so let's start playing cards. If I mana draw, I change this green into a red, put it back, gain 2 red tokens. Oh, I see. Well, so here's a interesting quirk about this spell. It's going to allow me to ignore site fortifications because the site doesn't have fire resistance. But the enemies get armor -1 is not going to affect the Delphana Masters or the Fire Mages, which is okay, I think. It brings the Werewolf's armor down to 4. I think that's okay. Yeah, actually, I think that's really good. So I can play Maximal Effect to throw away Swiftness for 6 ranged and get 2 more ranged here. And if I had 1 more ranged, I would take out both of these guys. But unfortunately, I only have 8 ranged. So I'm going to take out the Delphana Masters. So Delphana Masters have been killed in the range phase because site fortifications have been ignored. Now these enemies. Let's make the werewolf have reduced attack. So he's attacking for 6. And I can play move to reduce it even further. He could be attacking for as little as 2. Let's see, let me think about this. 3. All right, I think what I want to do is play March unpowered. So currently the werewolf is attacking for 6 and is cumbersome. We play move 2 to bring his attack to 4. We do not block. He's brutal, so he needs to assign 8 damage. I will assign 4 damage to the crossbowman and 4 damage to myself, giving me 1 wound. The fire mages, I will assign both wounds to myself. 6 damage gives me 2 wounds. Now I need a total of 9 damage physical, because remember the werewolf has armor -1 from demolish. So if I tap the monks for 3, the thugs for 3, that's 6. Determination for 2 is 8. And crystallize for 1 more is 9. And I've got the city. I ranged the Delphana Masters. I saved a couple wounds from the werewolf. I took the wounds from the fire mages. Then I physically retaliated against the mages and the werewolf. And I lose an extra reputation because I spent the thugs in that way. Looks pretty good to me. A different outcome than what I planned. Let's grab a new skill here. Exploring costs 1 move less. Oh, yeah. Feral Allies seems great. And I'm going shopping? Yes, I am. So I will take Heroic Tail. I'm at the city. My reputation is 0. I have 3 city shields. And I want 9 total. So I need to place 6 influence. Okay. I don't... Well, resistances might help. An extra rage? do have quite a bit of combat, but I mostly have move. I want to find the Megapolis, so I have the final round to take it down. I don't really want to go fighting anymore, but I suppose if I had to, it'd be more useful to keep exposed. So let's generate the 6 influence this way. And recruit the heroes. I recruited 1 unit, so I gain a reputation. My hand size 8? Yes, it is. Great, so we have some move in hand. I want to generate 5 move first. Is there an easy way to do that? Actually, 4 move, because exploring always costs 1 move less. No, I don't think I'm prepared to fight the Megapolis, so I can just power pathfinding so that I can move around easier. But I guess I should play it in the other order. The move cost of all terrains is reduced to 2. The move cost to a minimum of 2. So that doesn't help. I can't go lower than 2. So I suppose I actually I actually think I want to flip this one for a blue token and a red token, just in case I have to fight something. So let's first generate 4 move. And let's actually track this, since there's going to be a lot of moving this turn. 4 move. To move to the hill, hills cost 2. So I can move here. Exploring always costs 1. There's 1 tile left. Which means wherever I explore is where the city will be. Wherever I explore is where the city will be. Now that I have this mana and the heroes, is it crazy to fight the altar? Probably is. I have to fight a dragon, but I could assign... No, I don't want to wound any more of my units. I could probably go into the mage tower without too much trouble. Reduce the attack of 1 enemy. And this doesn't let me spend black mana during... No. A green and a dragon with only heroes and concentrated rage, huh? And expose? That is quite risky. The problem is if I go to the mage tower, I have to backtrack to place the city. If I go to the altar, I don't. But I might have to take some wounds. Dummy still has cards, so I guess I could still rest. Or the ruins, rather. I'm going to go for it. So I have one move. Yeah, deserts cost. I would need 4 more move. I could play pathfinding to get there because deserts will be reduced by 1 to 3. This gives me 2 more move. Wait, what? I'm somehow short. Deserts cost 4. I spent 4 move. I generated 4 move. I used 3. I had 1 left over. Now I have 3, so I have to play another card sideways. Uh-oh. Or power this. Am I gonna need? No, I can produce green and white, and I have a red here. Oh, but I'm surely gonna need to pay the heroes red. So I need the red from the source. No, I'm concentrating rage. So I don't need the red. The red goes to the heroes. I don't need the red from the source. So let's power this. And taking a risk, but let's see what we got here. Savage Dragon. Target enemy loses all fortifications and resistances. Well, I like that. Although Cold Fire attack 6 would make quick work of him as well. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at 4 more wounds? No. If I do this, 3 more wounds, right? The Savage Dragon's attack is reduced to 4, Brutal makes 8, so that's 2 wounds. And the Skeletal Warriors give me 1 wound. So let me take my 3 wounds. And, well, let's do this in the proper order. Let's flip this for green and a white to play Expose. The Savage Dragon loses physical resistance, which means that physical and cold fire is all efficient. So right now I have 2 physical. Now we can concentrate rage. Can't hardly see what I'm doing. Concentrate Rage gives me 6 more physical. And I only need 11 total. So we tap the heroes for 5. Don't even need to pay the mana. Which means that I didn't need... No, I did need. I did need to Concentrate Rage. No, I didn't need to Concentrate Rage. So this is wasted. I can keep this, but I can spend this. Concentrate just gave me 2 extra. So I have 11, which is exactly enough to defeat both enemies. I don't need to concentrate. So I guess I misplayed somewhere, since I have an excess green and concentrate with something. But, you know, that's the breaks. There's a lot of things that could have happened that might have changed the outcome or the planning. But we got him. So I need to gain an artifact and an advanced action. Skill? I could use any skill? Or I could have endless supply of white and black mana in the final round. I think I'm going to take endless supply of white and black mana. I have 2 spells and a couple, one is white and a couple other white cards. And I need to gain an advanced action. Yes. Siege attack. I mostly have blue and green effects. So maybe pure magic or shield bash. Shield bash could be quite good. 9 cards looks right. Oh wow, so I have exactly 2 turns. Now wherever I explore is where the city's going to go. And I don't know what color the city's going to be, but what I do know is that it's generally harder to enter a city from the front than the back. So I could explore here and try to sneak around. But I think I want to rest with concentration. And look at these power-ups. Oh, I just got these. Pick a card at random from your discard pile and put it on the bottom of your deep deck. Okay, I don't think I need to do that. And I don't need to do that. Okay. Yep. Dummy calls end around. Well, could I heal my crossbowmen? No. Oh, I could. I could. Let's heal them. So heal 1 from Tranquility, heal 1 from 1 with the land. That combines for heal 2. to heal the crossbowman. Let's play move 2. And exploring only costs 1, so I could explore both. But let's explore this one. And this is weird. So the city is on a lake, and the game thinks that I'm adjacent to the city because the Megapolis combines these. But this is a lake. I don't think the Megapolis is one space, surely. I'm actually going to look this up. I really doubt the Megapolis is more than a single space. Well, Voltaire can assault the Megapolis from any space adjacent to either of its spaces. He faces... Okay. Okay, it's not in the FAQ. I believe it's in the normal rules, possibly the extended rules. Megapolis. When a Megapolis is revealed, place its figure and take its city card as usual, then randomly choose one of the city cards not used yet and put it to the right of the first city card. Also take the city figure that color. The terrain on the space covered by the city figure is ignored. Treat this pair of cities as one big city. You reveal the entire garrison of the Megapolis from any space adjacent to any of its spaces. You can assault the Megapolis from any space adjacent to... Okay, so... Right, I can actually enter this Megapolis through the green city. I guess there's a moat, and I'm walking over the moat. We got to role play a little bit, but amazingly... Yeah, so the Megapolis always places the other city to the right of the central hex. So of course it was right to explore here, since I can walk in here no matter what it is. Let's take a look at the inhabitants, or the guardians. Whoa, a lot of arcane immune enemies. It's not great. So I don't need to move. Let's just play the diamond ring to get a crystal and 1 fame. And there's no point exploring the other tile or walking into the city, obviously. Well, I could have actually... No. This is... The red city lets you buy artifacts, not any unit. There was nothing for me to buy back at the... Right. Final round. How does the source look? Source looks okay. I guess I'll take Sparing Power. Okay, dummies. Just drew his best card. Well, I don't think I'm going to get a better hand than this. Although I have influence. Is there anyone at the red city I would want to pick up? There's not. And the only other thing I can buy at my city is an artifact. But I have these sort of awful influence cards in my hand. I could pay the thugs. Oh no, I have to pay the heroes and the thugs. Okay, so it's not so bad to have influence. But I have so much influence. Do I have time to go buy another artifact? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Can I even generate that much? 5, 7, 10. No, but if I use this influence on an artifact, I won't be able to pay the heroes or the thugs to take damage. So actually, I'm just gonna make sure I can afford. I need to have 4 influence. Which is probably, well, just might as well keep the best card, right? Keep the highest influence card, just in case. Yeah. So we're actually just going to rest. Kind of a sad turn, but I'm going to keep move because I have this cumbersome skill. Yeah. Okay, we drew even more move. Store card. Process dummy. I don't want to try to take the city in one go. All right, so I don't have black mana. Have a lot of move. I can nullify one enemy, basically. And I could do a lot with units. Ignoring site fortifications doesn't really help me. Now I have almost too much move, right? So let's heal 1. And man, I hate throwing away cards, but actually, no, yeah. Let's stall one more turn. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is the turn. Well, the turn to go in for sure. Oh my god, the dummy drew 6 cards. We have to go in. We're going to take a beating. He's going to draw, we're going to rest, then we're going to have one more turn. So let's do it. I don't think it matters which one of these we play. So let's move in. Bring the garrison to our board. We have an endless supply of white and black mana. Well, that's kind of nice. Who do I want to destroy? I suppose the gunners. The gunners are doing 16 damage, so we should probably make them the cumbersome enemy first. So if the gunners are attacking for 7, let's play some move. Well, let's get the endless. Do I need to do that? Maybe not. Let's play some move though. Let's play 4 move. Now, crystal I can always take back, but flipping this, not so sure I can take back. If I reduce this attack by 1... Oh, hold on. No, wait a second. Yeah, I can just assign them to the heroes. I don't have to play that much. So right now they're at 7. Right now they're at 7. They're at 3. Okay, so they're at 3. Now they're at 2. Alright, let's play this for a white crystal and a white token. And let's play Heroic Tale so that we can feed both the heroes and the thugs. So if this enemy is attacking for 8, -1 is 7, -4 is 3, -1 is 2 brutal fire, I can assign them to the heroes and they will bounce off. These other 3 arcane immune, I couldn't affect them with that at all. Is there anybody... Is there anybody else that I could reasonably assign? I don't think so. We are taking a lot of wounds otherwise. Right now this is 3. This is 2, that's 5. This is 1, that's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm looking at 11 wounds right now. Okay, well, instead, I am going to play this for endless white and black. So I don't gain the crystal, but I have endless white and black. So why don't we flip this for blue and red. So that we can block a single hero attack. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 wounds. I have to deal with 3 more wounds, huh? I see. Well, I will use the thugs to block the hero's second attack. And then I will plan on assigning the shadows 5 damage to them. So if these 3 enemies remain attacking me, that's 1, 2, 3, 6 wounds, which I can afford to take. So let's just run through this one more time. We made this guy cumbersome. we reduced his attack by 2 plus 4 is 6. So he's attacking for 2 fire. That's going to bounce off the heroes. The thugs blocked the small hero's attack, and I blocked the big hero's attack. Then I'm going to assign the shadows 5 damage to the thugs, which leaves these 3 enemies for me. So the thugs get a wound, and I get 6 wounds. Although all 6 of them are poisonous. Which doesn't matter in the fight, but, well, it could matter. Wait, hang on. I didn't even... Once when your hero's about to be wounded, you may ignore 1 wound and any additional effects from it. Oh my gosh, I could have bought artifacts if I went back. Anyways. Oh, and actually, I'm gonna activate this before I take all the wounds. So let's flip this deck. Move this to the side for a sec. Shuffle this. Pull 1 card and put it on the bottom. Flip this back. Put this back on top. Put the poisonous wounds back in the discard. That looks right. So now we're free to do damage. We have unlimited white and black mana. And a red token from flipping this, huh? And we need a card to rest with. So let's... Probably going to rest with... No, we're going to draw a card if we play everything. Yeah, let's move this out of the way. Let's move this a little bit. So let's take one of our infinite white mana and set the green dye to red. Get 2 tokens of that color. Put it back. Okay. So we could generate 6 fire, 6 cold fire. Who is 6 cold fire the best against? Oh, by the way, we're destroying 1 enemy outright and giving the rest armor -1. So far I haven't destroyed any enemies, but let's take our infinite black mana and 1 of our red mana. And let's destroy the gunners and give everyone else that's not arcane immune armor -1. So the heroes and the crossbowmen have 3 armor each. Everybody else is unaffected. But the shadow has 8 armor since I didn't block. Well, we clearly don't have all the damage, but we have a lot of it. Let's see how much damage total we have. We have 4. we have 8. And they have no resistances, so this is all going to be efficient. We have 14, 17, 20. I have 20 damage total to distribute. I could do all these 3 enemies. No, this guy's at 8, so I don't think that's a good idea. These guys are at 3 each. They're at, okay. Oh man, if I had 21, I could do 8, 3. Did I miss? Did I miss 1 damage somewhere? I don't think so. No, I can't flip these for anything useful anyway. I'm one short, huh? It's really hard to go back and do something else. Yeah. So I guess we're gonna kill these 3 enemies, wasting 4 damage. That really sucks. Or I could kill just 2 enemies. No, I need to kill... Yeah, I need to kill 3 enemies. So we leave the sorcerers and the shadow behind, and we killed these 3. All right. We killed the gunners too. Unless no, because disintegrate doesn't work on anybody useful. All right. 23, 10, 15, 23. Looks good. And we'll wait for it to clear out. City defender defeated. I see. Right. It wants me to retreat to a safe space, which I will do so that I get a hand size bonus. So draw up to 9, but I played that weird skill that lets you put a card back in your deck. So I'm actually supposed to draw up to 10. Gain a skill token. No. I'm actually going to take the block. Does that even make sense? No, block doesn't make sense. So I suppose block doesn't make sense, right? Well, I'm resting. And whatever advance action... No, that's not true. Block could make sense, but then I have to take pure magic. That's okay. Process dummy. I will store a card. And drawing all my cards, I believe. Is pure magic any good? Maybe. But I don't. I have 8 cards. If I draw 7. So if move is my last card, then, and I'm drawing 3 wounds in here as well. Improvisation? No, but I need a guarantee I can move in. And I don't think well, I could have red mana, but... Oh, and I'm drawing stored cards, but I have no idea. No, this is too ambitious. So let's rest with pure magic. Yep. And turn. Or it's claimed. And it automatically claimed my cards. Dummy calls end of round. So final turn to defeat the Megapolis. I could heal. No, healing the thugs doesn't do anything. It doesn't. Yeah. So what am I doing here? I'm moving in, clearly. And be nice to block this guy because it's like doing 4 damage basically. Block 5 is pretty good too, huh? Oh, but it doesn't affect their armor because they're both arcane immune. So shield bash not so great, I guess. But it's still 5 block. So assuming we blocked both, we would need 10 attack. Let's flip this for green and white. I suppose. No. Blue and white. Take it back. I'm going to maximal effect concentration. I don't know what the plan is yet, but I'm going to maximal effect concentration, which lets me use the stronger effect of concentration twice for free. So if I guess I do want green and white after all. That's block 7. So the sorcerers are blocked. And no. I should do that. I should block this guy. This is... He's attacking for 5. I need 10 inefficient blocks. So this is 7. And this is 10. Okay. So shadow is blocked. Now I will play another action card to get the stronger effect for free. This is, well, not yet, I suppose. So shadow is blocked. This This guy will hit me for 2 poisonous. And now I just need 10 damage. Oh no, that's not legal. I have to play all this at once, right? Yeah. So whatever else I wanted to do, I had to do now. Okay, well, I guess we're concentrating improvisation to discard threaten for no. Okay, so that didn't really help then. Okay, well then I guess we're not maximal affecting yet. I guess instead we are concentrating shield bash to get 7 plus 3 is 10 to block the shadow. Now we can take the sorcerers. Now we can play a maximal effect. We need 10 damage total. So I suppose we power this to throw away improvise, discarding threaten and expose, and that's 10, which means I sort of messed up something here. But in any case, 6 plus 4 is 10 damage. Maybe we could have optimized a little better, but I'm glad that we got both enemies. I'm pretty sure we did everything legit this time. It was very unfortunate. No, it was very fortunate that the green city was on top of a lake. Let's look at our final score. 21 wounds, 131 total fame. So that was fast forwarded Conquest, even faster than Blitz. 3 rounds, but you start at level 6. And we got the job done as Braevalar on the last turn, so a pretty exciting finish. Yeah, this exploring thing was either dumb or lucky or both. The way a Megapolis works, where it can place a city on the lake, but it's not unreasonable. I mean, you could imagine a city could be on top of a body of water with a moat or something. It's just, I didn't have to walk all the way around the lake. But those are the rules. Check them out yourself. If you ever want to tackle Megapolis and you're not sure if you're allowed to do something like this, you can approach from any direction. So pretty cool. Hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next one.